My name is Mr. Straw Hat, and this is my first ever YouTube video. Now I know what some of you must be thinking, why is this guy wearing a ridiculous mask? And I'll tell you why, because well, I have some privacy issues, and just to give you a little bit, a little um introduction of myself. Hi, and as I've said again, my name is Mr. Straw Hat. You can see with the straw hat here. Um, I am from Singapore. I love Japanese anime. I love to watch British television shows, and I am a big fan of Doctor Who and Merlin. The type of YouTube videos I will be making, based on the responses to this video, I'll be touching on topics that I want to talk about, like favorite television shows um or celebrities that I really want to discuss. I'll just be speaking about topics that are close to my heart, and that's what really want to do. Um, as the video, as the video title suggests, I'm going to talk about Doctor Who and who is better, David Tennant or Matt Smith. And just before I did this video, I did some research to see what were people's views, and the couple of comments that I came across were that David Tennant was, and I quote, David Tennant was hotter than Matt Smith, or David Tennant is a much more brilliant doctor than Matt Smith, and that he would always be, the better doctor. And what I want to explain is, the whole issue of who is better, David Tennant or Matt Smith. Now, speaking from where I stand, I started watching Doctor Who at the end of 2009, which is last year, and the first Doctor that I watched was David Tennant. It was because of him that I got hooked onto Doctor Who, and I started watching more Doctor Who episodes. And when David Tennant regenerated into Matt Smith, I was equally excited as well, and I honestly can say that I love the new Doctor Who series. In my opinion, both David Tennant and Matt Smith are two different doctors. You can't compare the two and to see which one is better. David Tennant had his own edge to the Doctor. He portrayed a more ruthless Doctor, but at the same time, he made the character lovable, and he was quite funny, to be honest. But Matt Smith has brought back that little eccentricity, that craziness to the character. With Matt Smith, you can feel that he is an alien and that he comes from another planet. Matt Smith portrays the 11th Doctor brilliantly, and it's as if it's like when the 11th Doctor is in danger, you always know that he seems to have the upper hand, even if you're pointing a gun at him. And this is quite evident in the Time of Angels episode, where he still had the time to talk when they were being chased by the angels. I've come across in fact, a lot of comments from what I presume would be fangirls and fanboys who are fervent David Tennant supporters. What they do is that they give comments like, Matt Smith isn't as good as David Tennant. Matt Smith will never be as good as David Tennant, and David Tennant is much more better. And my response to them is to stop comparing the two together, because David Tennant is one Doctor, Matt Smith is another Doctor. I am not a David Tennant hater, but the point I'm trying to make is that even though you're a David Tennant fan, even though you are a supporter of Matt Smith, you can't put them together. As true Doctor Who fans, real Doctor Who fans, we have to love the Doctor for how he's portrayed, rather than who is portraying him, even though the actors are important. Matt Smith has been a brilliant Doctor. In fact, Matt Smith is turning out to be one of my favorite Doctors. In Matt Smith's first episode, where not David Tennant, Matt Smith, in the 11th hour, when the alien with the big eyeballs was showing the previous faces of the Doctor, and then Matt Smith steps out and says, "Hello, I'm the Doctor. Basically, run." And then when I was watching that scene, I was like, "Woo!" I got shivers, and I was like, "Yeah, right, done right. You are the Doctor." Now, Matt Smith has a way of getting you out of your seat. And no matter how bad the episode is, he has that charisma that can push the episode forward. I mean, I hated Victory of the Daleks. I mean, because, well, maybe because I don't like any Dalek episode whatsoever. But in Victory of the Daleks, it was Matt Smith's acting that actually carried the episode. Even in the Time of Angels episode, he did brilliantly, and that was one of the best episodes of the season. And I mean, I don't dislike David Tennant. David Tennant is good. I mean, there were some episodes in his reign as the Doctor that I liked, like, The End of Time. What I want to say is that I am not a David Tennant hater, and I like David Tennant, but I like Matt Smith as well. As Doctor Who fans, we shouldn't say, oh, David Tennant is better, or Matt Smith is better. Both of them have brought something different to the Doctor. So we should just, sit back and just accept the change. Matt Smith is obviously doing his own stuff now. So, I mean, in the sense of, being the Doctor. So we just have to accept that. And, David Tennant was good. No doubt about it. One of the best Doctors I have ever seen. But, we have to sit back and just give Matt Smith a chance to prove himself as the Doctor. I mean, Series 6 is coming up. The Christmas special is coming up. So, yeah, I guess we have to accept him as a Doctor. That is what I wanted to say. Please do comment in the comments if you want to reply to this video. If you have any advice on how I can improve my video, I'm all ears. Until then, this is Mr. Straw Hat, and I'm bowing out.